Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Uh, this is feel like, well, I'm going to say, this is about my coming out stories. At the same time, it's kind of like this part. I just don't even want to say it or talk about it, but I just kind of felt like it's a good idea to tell all my fans, all my people, to kind of spread out. Also, I changed my permanent name. It's Smith Francis Armstrong Jr. That's just my real permanent name, but I'm changing to. Thank God. And I'm gonna tell you why I changed my name to my other, you know, make my other YouTube channels, whatever. But right now I'm gonna talk about my upcoming. But this is kind of feeling kind of me like tear down, because about my upcoming stories, I was open out when I was 14 years old. No, actually 13. And while I was in school, you know, I had I was like a cool guy. One of my favorite guy, one of my close best friend. His name was Fraven. He was kind of sassy white boy, but I kind of like him. But over suddenly, he was so attractive. When I was attracting there, my girlfriend, I had my first and second girlfriend when I was 13. And I had been with the girls since my, 14th birthday. But anyway, I kind of broke up with her after because, I was kind of more attractive to one of my close best friends named Raven. Got beautiful long hair, really nice, he's funny, very charming guy and stuff. And I that's when I was in middle school. I remember he was just really, you know, like when he played, he always make me smile, whatever. But anyway, me and him, we was just kind of like talking of, I told my father that I was going to hang out with him after school. And this the guy, rest in peace. I don't want to say what happened, but rest in peace, one of my closest friends, Raven. I'm about to go tear it out. But let's get back to the story. Me and him was kind of fooling around, whatever. So after school, we was kind of like chilling, and stuff. And over suddenly, one of his friends kind of, check him while we was in the middle of talking something about his, just kind of like a conversation. I don't even know what the conversation was about. But I remember when his friend kind of shook him away in the middle of our conversation. And then I saw them kind of, it's kind of upset. But anyways, when he came back to me, he kind of put me he said, let's take a walk. So we took the walk, whatever. And he does, man. It's just like I remember it just came back in my mind. It's just really sad because I really kind of miss him, you know. It was actually was my first kiss. Oh my god, I can't do this. It was one of my first kiss. So before we even kissed, he took me out for a walk. And it's like a park right here. It's like a tree right there. So we just kind of walk around the block or whatever. So I was walking with him and he asked me like certain kind of question, whatever. And then I was like, oh God, she's gonna ask me some kind of question that I got to answer. I have to spit it out. So it's just like spit the tea. But he was asking me, he was like, do you like me or something? I was like, why? Finally, I went back and told him that I broke up with my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, after my birthday, after my 14th birthday, and he found out that I like him. And I was kind of shy. It was my first time speaking to a guy. I was kind of like, I don't even know what kind of guy he is. But he was like, he said something about the kiss, whatever. So I was like, yeah, I broke up with her because of this. And he was like, so basically you don't like me. Why you haven't tell me in the first place since you saw me? And I was like, cause I was nervous and I was scared. And I was just young. Oh my God. So I remember after I told him that like I was just young, then all of a sudden he just looked at me and damn, he came one step closer and started kissing me. After I closed my eyes, I was like, back up. What are we doing? What are we doing? It was like, I thought you liked me and stuff like that. I was like, this is too much. So then the bell rang, we were back in class. He tried to talk to me. But that's the same day that I was out coming. So my own father and my mother and my grandmother. So I remember after school, it was like an after school program, but I told my dad I was gonna stay after school. It was like an after school program that we should stay over, whatever. So my mom, my grandmother came pick me up. My grandma came pick me up from school. My mom was on her way to my grandma's house, and I was staying out for the weekend. So that moment when I sat down on my grandma's couch, just watching TV, grandma came sit, my mother came sit down, talk to me about something they want to know about my precious life. And my mother was like, she kind of turned the little remote down, the TV turned down, and she was like, I know you're my son. You know we love you regardless, no matter what. But there's something we gotta ask you. I was kind of like just scared at the same time. That was my biggest fear ever. What's my upcoming story? It's just kind of freaking whatever. My mother was like, my grandma was like, are you bi? Are you straight? Are you gay? First day I said out of my mouth, I said I was gay. And that was it. And my mother and my grandma hugged me I was kind of like chilled out because I never had someone to ask me, look over me, and watch me raise and ask me that certain question, like, who are you now? You know? So I became gay just for, just a bit. I was just young, like 14 years old, only young. So they didn't know, they was okay, they accepted, and they are fine with it. They moved through it, they loved me and all that kind of stuff. I was kind of, it's just kind of happy, but at the same time kind of depressed, because I wasn't ready. So my father came pick me up Sunday. That's when I had to go back home. I walk, but before it even happened, I got in the car and I said, hey dad, he refused to speak. Then he started driving. He stopped at the store like we always do, stop at the store and stuff. He's asking me, what do you want from the store? And I was like, no. I was like, dad, he just refused not to respond back. Every time I said, hey dad, what's good, whatever, never respond back. That was my first time I was kind of like, I know something was going on. So, on my way back home, my dad brought me to go sit down on the couch and talk to him. Like, before this, I'm gonna have to say it, like, my father is not a Christian. He's not a Christian. He's just a Muslim like his mother. And about their, one of the members of their, one of their family have died from any kind of disease like HIV or AIDS, whatever. And she was kind of, just be honest, she was kind of like yeah. So they thought that they didn't like it. But, so, I'm just saying that this is the most fierce, hurtful moments I ever had in my child life when I was coming out. My dad was a talk, he asked me some certain question, and he was like, did you know that I'm not a Christian? I was like, we knew that. And then he was like, I did not raise you in a different type of way. I just raised you as a man, made you read the Bible, be a Muslim. I was like, okay, what's the question? He was like, are you gay, my son? I was like, but it's another tear, but I was actually crying during the time. At the same time, my dad didn't accept it. And I was just like, kind of told him that I was gay, That time that I was kind of shaky, like, I went in the room. Well, basically, he sent me in the room, kind of like beating me down, Then, after he done that, I went to sleep. And that's the first time I would never forgive him. That was just the most fears I ever had in my entire life. But now he accepted, because I'm the man now. This is not easy to be outcoming, like coming out, it's not really easy, especially when you're young and 14 years old. That was the most depressed I ever had. And plus, rest in peace to Raven, one of my closest friends. I know his pain are gone. I'm happy, he in a safe place. This coming out thing is not easy at all. I know most of their families, friends, their reaction when your friends coming out, stuff, they're like that easy and stuff of mine, but I'm pretty sure most, like 100% of people might go through the same situation as I've been going through. So, thank you guys for watching these videos, I hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.